Won't you come and see the evil chocolate cookie and me? We're playing games, having so much fun, learning stuff till the day is done. Sweet and savory, that's our side. Laughing and learning, mile after mile. YouTube's our playground, gotta do it right. Trying not to get flagged every day and night. In the pixelated realm, we make our stand, facing foes, conquering the land. With controllers in hand and skills inside, gaming adventures every day and night. Sweet and savory, that's our side. Laughing and learning, mile after mile. YouTube's our playground, gotta do it right. Trying not to get flagged every day and night. Through virtual worlds, we navigate epic battles. No time to hesitate. Together we rise against the tide. In the gaming universe, side by side. New levels, challenges unfold. Stories untold, in pixels bold. With a quest for glory and high scores to chase. Gaming passion, every embrace. That's our style. Laughing and learning, oh, after mile. YouTube's our playground, gotta do it right. Trying not to get flagged every day and night. So join the adventure. Hit subscribe. In this gaming world we'll fly. The evil chocolate cookie. On this journey we embark. Press play. Let the gaming magic spark.
Good afternoon, humanity. I'm absurdly late because my sleep schedule has decided, hey, I'm gonna go backwards again. And frankly, it's kind of obnoxious, and I don't like it, and actually I kind of hate it. Hello. Awesomeness. Do you like it?
Not checked.
Yeah, it would generally help to do that.
Wyatt, yes. Mackenzie Parker, good afternoon. Well, for you, so can we play STW?
You know what? Sure we can.
Folder view list. Sunrise Watch Station playlist. Play Super Egg Hunt sequence. Sunrise Survive the Wild to Love 67.
If it wants to
Survive the
list.
Wild 0.99.6. Main menu. Please select a play as the evil chocolate cookie. Sleep mode in. Connecting. Logging in. Welcome to Survive the Wild. Message of the day. Hello all. Though the public beta is still going on and characters should still not be sold, I'm happy to report that a new blog post about this game on the Microsoft Sam instead of Dia. You have to stop a second to try to cope. You are not tracking anything.
I just wanted to mess around.
There is nothing here that can be. You are quite warm and uncomfortable. 590 to thirst. You are wearing some pink running shoes on your feet, some corduroy shorts in your legs, one rabbit fur lined jacket, a watch in your wrists. You have just rolled on your own. You have 690. What? Abandoned camping ground. 514 thirst.
Hold on 1 second while I take care of my ridiculously high thirst and I'll answer you.
183 thirst. 30 thirst. 0 thirst. Select a clothing item, air necklace, warm rabbit fur lined jacket on your body. Hobbs 30 knocked. Please take, Sir Hobb Cat to call. Good check, Milk and narcotic. Do you play in Euro Fly?
I tried to get you
Kristen stopped watching you.
I don't have it on me right now, actually.
Please take the 0. Survive the Wild.
I got really confused by the new version, so...
Objects list. Medium-sized cat behind Parker. Did the natural voices break?
No, I just wanted to see what people would do.
Items list. 1x slightly in front for tracking. Tracking stopped. Locations list. Animals list. Quiet. Swa 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 swa. Characters list. Players list. 9 thirst. You are appreciating a nice warm breeze. You are 2% dirty and 82% wet. You are wearing some pink running shoes on your feet, some corduroy shorts in your legs, a watch in your wrists, an air necklace in your neck, a pair of expensive sunglasses, and a sombrero in your head. You are also wearing baseball mitts. Characters, animal, location, items list. 1 stone behind, 1 stone behind. Tracking. Tracking stop. One note 1 by Thomas. 1 note 1 by Thomas, slightly behind and far off to the right, about 14 tiles away. 1 apron straight off to the right, about 36 tiles of tracking. Near the camp emblem. Tracking stopped. 1 apron slightly in front. 1 apron in front and slightly. 1 apron straight off to the right, about 14 tiles away. Tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 apron straight in front, about 15. Tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 apron in front and tracking. A majestically tall oak tree near the camp. Near the camp emblem. Tracking stopped. 1 apron in front and tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 apron slightly tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 apron slightly in front far tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 note 1 by top. 1 note 1 apron behind tracking. A majestically tall oak tree near the camp emblem. Tracking stopped. A majestically tall oak near the camp emblem. A majestically tall oak tree. You have arrow axe. You have 31 axe. Objects list. Meat firewick 16th medium-sized tents, medium-sized large tent straight off damaged majestically tall oak tree straight in front, about 0 tiles. You are being watched by Mackenzie. This weapon does slashing logical genius.
Hello.
Stop watching you. You are appreciating a nice warm brick. Supernatural garden is behind and slightly to the right, 12 tiles away. Damaged majestic tracking stopped. Large tent straight off to the left, about 5. Large tent damaged majestically tall oak tree straight in front, about 0 tiles away. Technological genius. I joined your Discord server.
I saw. Thank you. Uh-oh. Okay, just Fitbit.
Folder view list. Name menu. Settings. And settings. General technological genius from Mackenzie. Where I use your emails. Speech property page. Change. Select synthesize neural voices.
NVDA. Voice mic. Live chat dialogue. The evil chocolate. The technological genius. Do not expose your emails. Survive the...
Well, when that particular tone goes off, I have to check it because it could mean our stream got ruined.
PM from Mackenzie. Where are you? Nearby object. Options menu. Online play. Chat conversation. Message history. Chat. Mackenzie. PM. Message history. List. Messaging Mackenzie. PM. Edit multi-line Alt plus M. M. P. G, R, O. U, N, D. Your PM has been sent. Game keyboard area Alt plus G. Damage majestically tall oak tree straight in front. About 0 tiles away. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. 71 thirst.
Oh, guys, you want to know something weird? You know we were having trouble getting a game
You have to
work
stop a
the
second to
other
try to
day.
cool off.
And we were thinking it was a Windows 11 issue. Well, the weird thing is I can get Classic Pipe to work, I can get Pipe 2 to work, I can get all of Jim Kitchen's games to work. So yeah, it's just the weirdest thing ever.
Damaged majestically tall oak tree straight in front. About 0 tiles away. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. 133rd. You have just opened your ice. You have 795. You have to stop ice. You have ice. You have 790 ice. You have ice. You have 793 ice. You have just ice. You have 792 ice. You are appreciating a nice warm breeze. You ice. You have 790 ice. You ice. You have 700 ice. You ice. You have 700 ice. You ice. You have 700 ice. You are rather cold and uncomfortable. You are 8% dirty and 2% wet. Axe.
Night black, want all my goodies.
And
Go
okay.
to http://window-cookies.com
Near the
to
camp
see
emblem.
item ghosting.
Fire with 28,000. Large tent straight off to the left. Large tent straight off to the left. About 5 tiles away. Items list. One acorn behind and one note, one by one axe in front. One note, one by Thomas slightly. Current location near the camp emblem. One note, one axe in front and a little ways off to the left. Tracking.
Mackenzie Parker, I'm trying to find you
Abandoned
cookie.
camping ground. Tracking stopped. One note, one by Thomas. One axe in front and slightly off to the left. Tracking.
I'm out here item hunting.
Tracking stopped. One note, one by Thomas behind, and a little ways off to the left, about 26 tiles away. Near the camp emblem. Fence. You have just opened your matchbox. Medium dice. Metal thumb screws. You have one. Miniature metal figurine of the castle. You have one. King's old tarnished crown. Old infantry boots. Old infantry pajama shirt. Packaged items. Survival gear. Clothing items. Tools. Food and drink. Unprepared food. Dead animals. Natural resource. Mud. You have marsh. No such item exists. Man-made metal. You have 690. Double pegged huge block. You have one. Metal. Notched handle. You have one. Metal. You have 696. Weapons and ammo. Henway gun repair kit. You have hammer. You have 21. Near the camp emblem. You need a fire to forge these items. One note. Locations list. Animals list. Characters list. Item. Objects list. Medium-sized tent. Large tent straight off to the left. Medium-sized tent in front and slightly off to the left. About 38 tiles away. You need a fire to forge these items. Medium-sized tent in front. Tiles list. Chair in front a little ways off. Chair in front a little ways off to the right. About 134 tiles away. Abandoned camping ground. No such item exists. Travel item. Medical item. Currency. Quest item. Paid items. Cassettes. Entertainment. Miscellaneous. Addictives. Corpses. Notes. Obsolete items. Skin pipe. Skin. Unsorted. Entire fire starter. You have 374. Fire starter. You must be on flammable ground to start a fire here. You must be on flammable ground to start a fire here. You have just opened your bag. Watch. Whistle. Watch on a chain. Wood. You have 3,327. You have just watch. Watch on a chain. Wood. You have 3,327. Matchbox. You have 108. Open blue bottle. Matchbox. You have 1. Mud. Mayor's Corp. Match. You have 283. You have just opened your bag. 8-sided die. You have 2. Large break. Lighter fluid. No such item exists. 8-sided die. You have 2. Lit match. $1,000 health. Matchbox. Right hand. You have just opened 8-sided die. You stopwatch. 4-sided die. Dirty towel. Dead rabbit. Unidentifiable skeleton. You have 1. Dead lion. You empty beer bottle. You dagger. You have 2. Tight blue jean pants. Thin tank top. Water. Edible horse meat. Horse skin. Raw rabbit. Matchstick. You have 2.
Parker. Me and a few friends tried to play Fartlaw STW, but it epically failed.
Oh wow.
Banana. You dipped bowl. You have lance. You sticky shaft. Sheathed sword. Sticky shaft. You have 1. Sheets. Edible mutated wolf meat. You have 29. Raw mutated wolf meat. Burned boar. You have 2. Mutated wolf skin. You have 3. Balkan cassette 3. You have Balkan wolf acorn. You have 15. Ash. You have acorn. A seed found near an oak tree. Ash. You have 23. Empty pharmaceutical bottle. You have 2. Fishing expert badge. Lore. You have 8. Fishing novice badge. Raw horse meat. You bottle of hydrofluoric acid. You weed. You have 4. Raw polar bear meat. You have mutated skin. You have 1. Lion skin. You have 3. Skin lion. You have net. You have 1. Mint. You have 2. Band-aid. You have energy drug. You battered cowboy hat. You have 3.
Parker. Can we do arenas? I've
Dead
never
shark.
done
You have
these
2.
before.
Edible well-cooked boar meat. Dead wolf. Coins. You have 24. Bearskin jacket. You have 1.
Sure, just let me figure
Balkan
out
cassette 1.
what I'm doing
Giant
here.
wolf skull. Stored water. You have captured fish. Leaves. You have 52. Blackberry. You have leaves. You have 26. Black leaves. You have 11. Black leaves. You have 4. Black dirty water. Metal thumb cast. You have 6. Uncomfortable crude cast. Spearhead. You have 2. Oyster shell. You have 1016. Nut. You have 12. Oyster shell. You have 1016. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You are profusely sweating from the unbearable heat. You are 15% You have ice. You have 787. Ice. You ice. You have 7 ice. You ice. You have 7 ice. You ice. You have 700 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 ice. You are slightly but not uncomfortably cold. You are 15%. You ice. You have 700 ice. 1000 health. You are slightly ice. You have 7 ice. You are rather cold and uncomfortable. Ice. You have 7 ice. You suddenly shiver violently. You are shivering quite a lot with cold. You are 15% dirty and 0%. You ice. You have 700 ice. You are shivering quite a lot with cold. You are 15% dirty and 0%. You are shivering quite a lot with cold. You ice. You have 776. Ice. You are shivering majorly with cold. You suddenly shiver violently. You have just metal thumbs, miniature metal figurine. Metal. You have 696. Hammer. You have 21. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You are shivering. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You are shivering quite a lot with cold. You are 16% dirty and 0% wet. You have just opened You suddenly shiver violently. 8 side. Bet metal. You have
Mackenzie
1.
Parker, if you get to cold,
Stone.
is there
You have
a
9.
point where
Matchbox.
you die?
You have 108.
I don't know.
Open blue bottle.
That's
You
a
have
good
63.
question.
You suddenly shiver miniature metal thumb screws. Metal. You have 695. You suddenly shiver violently.
Mackenzie Parker, do you dare try?
304 thirst. You have just pot. You have 690. Knife. You pot. You have 600 pot.
You know what?
You suddenly shiver violently. No one much around you. 0 thirst. You ice. You suddenly shiver violently.
Why not?
You suddenly shiver violently. You are shivering quite a lot. You suddenly shiver violently. Hammer. Ice. You ice. You have 700 ice. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly ice. You have 700 ice. 888 health. You suddenly shiver violently. You are shivering majorly with cold. You ice. You have 700 ice. You suddenly shiver violently. 800. You suddenly shiver 881. You are developing
Crane
hypothermia
Demon,
for sure and
I'm
trying to avoid getting
coming
frostbitten.
too.
You suddenly
Also,
shiver violently.
hello.
You suddenly shiver
Just
violently.
join.
You suddenly
I
shiver
feel
violently.
sick today.
You suddenly shiver violently. You are shivering majorly with cold. You ice. You have 771 ice. 865 ice. You have 700 ice. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently.
Crane Haven.
You suddenly shiver violently.
Swat, 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 swat.
You are developing
Raffle,
hypothermia for
raffle,
sure and
raffle.
trying to avoid getting frost. You supernatural Ragnar is slight. You suddenly shiver violently. You 847 health. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. 800. You suddenly shiver. You are developing hypothermia for sure and trying to avoid getting frostbitten. You are 18% dirty and 0% wet. You suddenly
Crane
shiver violently.
Haven. Swat,
You suddenly
swat,
shiver
swat,
violently.
swat, swat.
You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently.
I can't do anything.
You suddenly shiver violently. You are developing 823 health. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently.
Mackenzie Parker, keep going.
You have just ice. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently.
I can't do anything.
You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. Right hand.
Mackenzie Parker.
Right hand.
Oh.
Ice. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You are developing hype. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly. Right hand. Ice. You rub the ice cube all over. You suddenly shiver violently. You are developed. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly. Ice. You have 768. Ice. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You are developing. You suddenly shiver violently. You have just opened your bag. Please select ice. You have 700 ice.
Crane Haven.
You suddenly
You're
shiver violently.
not supposed to eat that much.
You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You have just opened death-free card. You suddenly shiver violently.
Okay.
Small death-free card. You suddenly shiver death-free card. You suddenly shiver violently. You are developing hypothermia for sure and trying to avoid getting frostbitten. You are 20% dirty and 0% wet. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver
Mackenzie
violently.
Parker, I
You suddenly shiver
dared her.
You suddenly shiver violently.
Yeah,
You are developing hypothermia. You suddenly shiver violently.
and now I'm stuck
suddenly
and
shiver
I
violently.
can't do anything.
711 health. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently.
Let
You
me-
suddenly shiver violently. You 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 are develop. You suddenly shiver violently. You are developing. You suddenly shiver violently. 675 health. You suddenly shiver violently. 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 You are developing hypothermia for sure and trying to avoid getting frostbitten. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. 238 stamina, 28 energy, 29 thirst. You suddenly shiver
Crane
violently.
Haven, where
You
are
suddenly
you?
shiver violently.
I'm standing in the middle of the campground.
You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver
And I
violently.
can't do anything because I've got myself too cold.
You suddenly shiver violently. 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 600. You suddenly shiver violently. You are developing hypothermia for sure. And PM from Mackenzie. I shouldn't have dared you to do this.
It's alright. It's alright. I just
You
can't
suddenly
move.
shiver violently. You suddenly 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 25 stamina, 0 energy. 597 health. You are shivering majorly with cold. You suddenly shiver violently. PM from Mackenzie. You're gonna die. I just know it. You suddenly 38 thirst. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly 584 health.
I've got death free cards, so I should
You
be
suddenly
alright.
shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You are shivering majorly with 567 health. 566 health. You suddenly shiver violently. -4 stamina, 0 energy. 41 thirst. You suddenly shiver violently. Tracking. You suddenly shiver. Chair in front and chair slightly. Chair slightly in front. Tracking stopped. You are not tracking any. You suddenly shiver violently. Items list. Objects list. Medium size 10. Use medium size. Medium size. Fire with 1,200. You suddenly shiver violently. Items list. You are not tracked. Locations list. 558 health. You are shivering majorly with. You suddenly shiver violently. 45 third. There is nothing here that can be dragged. 550. You suddenly shiver violently. 2:45 p.m. You suddenly shiver violently. 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 You suddenly shiver. You suddenly shiver violently. Welcome to Survive the Wild. You suddenly shiver. You suddenly shiver. You suddenly shiver. Radio 0. You suddenly shiver. PM from Mackenzie. If you had no DFC, you would have been screwed. You suddenly shiver
Yeah.
violently. You are shivering quite a lot with cold. 542 health. You suddenly shiver
Considering I
violently.
still can't do anything.
You suddenly shiver violently. 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 You are shivering quite a lot with cold. 536 health. You are not tracking any. You suddenly shiver violently. There are no animals worth noting around you. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. 548 health. You are rather cold and uncomfortable. You are 25% dirty and 0% wet. You are rather cold and uncomfortable. You are 25% dirty and 0% wet. 554 health. One stamina, 0 energy. You are rather cold and uncomfortable. 559 health. There are no animals worth noting around
I'm
you.
like totally stuck.
You suddenly shiver violently. You suddenly shiver violently. 564 health. 565 health.
My health is starting to come back up though.
$572 health. You are rather no one much around. Nearby locations list Alt plus N. Options online players list Alt plus P. Mia. Options menu list Alt plus O. Language. Support and view credits and View rules. Display the label. View recent announcements. Display a list. View recent. Allow yourself to be added to PK arenas. Fight with Classic Massive. Complex Causeway active arena hosted by Metawatt. 2 combatants. Create a public arena. Select from an archery blade. Go back. Valley of Death. Beta. Fight to the death in this steep valley, where you will need to target your opponents in 3 dimensions. This arena requires between 2 and 4 laser tag. Pick up lasers on the ground and attack your opponents. If they don't collect a shield battery in time for another shot to hit them, they die. This arena requires between 2 and 6 combatants. Island Mainland Mini. Ever wanted to just create a character? Rip open your pack, turn on your PK and go nuts. Save time and join in on this classic sword fight. The Hollywood definition of the complex causeway. The combat causeway. Beta. You only battle through the hills. Try to survive in this wild environment. Fishing Village Tavern Brawl. After having had too much alcohol, your mood takes a swing for the worst, making you challenge each and every client to prove you can swing like no other. This arena requires between 2 and 8 combatants, and up to 8 players are allowed to spectate. This arena costs 5 arena tokens to host. This arena costs 1 arena tokens to join. Combatants can rejoin this arena and continue to fight after they've been killed. Starting inventory: 10 wallet, 1 shovel, 5 open beer bottle, 2 health drug, 1 pirate's dagger, 1 knife, 5 stamina restore drink, and 1 compass. If you are victorious in this arena, you will receive the following items: 1 cigarette pack, 1 beer bottle, and 1 sobriety drug. If you are defeated in this arena, you will receive the following items: 1 sobriety drug. Go back. Valley of Death. Lasers. Island. Laser. As the host, are you fighting? Spectate. Fighting. The laser tag arena. You have joined this arena as combatant number 1. 605 health. Your out of character chat is disabled. Press F5 and select a language. Message of the day: hello all. Please select English. Language set. Message in A E N N O E. Question. Out of character. Nearby locations list Alt. Game keyboard area Alt plus G. Alert. Valley Prime now trusts you. Nearby location. Options menu list. Online player. Viny CUs. Valley Prime. You can now trust Valley Prime. Chat conversation. Messages. Message in out of game keyboard area Alt plus PM from Mackenzie. If you had no DFC, you would have been screwed. Unsorted. 100. All. 109. PM from Valley Prime. Hello, it's me, Crane Haven. PM from out of character. Miss Amy says yo. Alert. Valley Prime now trusts you. Online players list Alt plus chat conversation message chat message in Valley Prime PM K. Your PM has been sent. Game keyboard area Alt plus G. 600. You have just opened your bag. Please stamina restore drink. Compass. You have 1. Stamina restore drink. You have 3. PM from Valley Prime, and you're going to die. 630 health. 631 health. Nearby locate option online chat converse message history list Alt plus H. Valley Prime. Hello, it's message in Valley Prime. M A L X F R O O P. Your PM has game keyboard area Alt plus G. Valley Prime has left this arena. PM to Valley Prime. Your PM has been sent. Valley Prime is spectating this arena. PM from Valley Prime, and you're going to die. 640 health. No one much around you. 640 health. PM from Valley Prime. What's your energy? Out of character. Killer. Out of character. Killer Ghost says wet your pants and run away. 59 stamina. 0 energy. Nearby locate. Options menu list Alt plus O. Toggle chat for online players list Alt plus P. Valley Prime. Chat conversation. Message history list Alt. Message in Valley Prime. N O M H. Your PM has been game keyboard area Alt. PM to Valley Prime. PM to Valley Prime. Your PM has been Mackenzie has just joined this arena. PM from Valley Prime. Thirst. 93 thirst. You must be focused on something to track it. Nearby locations list options menu list Alt. Toggle chat for more settings. Leave this arena. PM from Mackenzie. I joined. Start this arena. Combat starting. 3, 2, 1. Fight. Animals list. Locations and characters players list. Items list. 1 laser straight off to the left. 1 shield battery slightly tracking. Tracking stopped. You already have a shield battery in use, so you frantically throw the heavy metal block away. 1 laser slightly in front. Tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 shield battery in front. 1 laser straight. Tracking. Out of character. Tracking stopped. 1 laser behind and slightly. Tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 shield battery slightly in front. 1 laser slightly. Tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 shield battery. 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 1 shield bat. 1 laser in front. Tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 laser behind and a little ways. Tracking. Tracking stopped. 1 shield battery behind. 1 laser slightly. Tracking. Tracking stopped. PK Talking Mackenzie is behind and a little ways off to the right, 16 tiles away. PK Talking Mackenzie is slightly behind and far off to the right, 13 tiles away. PK Talking Mackenzie is slightly behind and far off to the right, 14 tiles away. One laser in front a little ways off to the right. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser in front and tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser in front. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One shield battery behind. One shield battery behind. And one shield one laser behind. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser slightly. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One shield battery. One shield battery. One laser slightly. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser slightly in. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One shield battery. One shield one laser in front. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One shield battery. One shield battery. One shield one shield one shield one laser slightly in front. Tracking. $1,000 health. 1,000 stamina. Tracking stopped. One shield battery. One shield one shield one shield one shield one laser. One shield one laser behind and tracking. Tracking stopped. One shield battery. One shield one shield one laser behind and very slow. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser behind and tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser slightly behind. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser slightly. Tracking. Tracking stopped. 108 thirst. You already have a shield battery in use, so you frantically throw one laser slight. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One shield battery in one laser in front. Tracking. Tracking stopped. You already have a shield battery in use, so you frantically throw the heavy metal block away. One laser slightly. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser in front. Tracking. Tracking stopped. One laser behind. Tracking. Tracking stopped. The evil chocolate cookie is the last player standing in this arena, so they have won the match. Nearby items list Alt plus N. One laser in front and slightly off to the left, about 4 tiles away.
Not bad. I usually lose those very badly.
Options menu list Alt plus O. Start this arena. Disable voice chat. Destroy this arena. Go back. Abandoned camping ground. Language. Switch to another language. Or work on / start a game. Really exit. Press. Cancelled. You are appreciating a nice cool breeze. 605 health. 78 thirst. You have just opened your bag. Please select what you want to use. Entire inventory. You have just bet metal. You have 2. Stone. String. You have 2,580 health. You have just tied metal. Bet metal. You have string. You have 2,584. Out of character. Love Killer says I did confusing cave quest without dying. Out of character. Love Killer says I'm so happy. You have just opened tied metal. You have 2. Message in out of K. Out of character. The evil chocolate cookie says nice work. You have just metal thumbs. Miniature metal figure. Metal. You have 600. Hammer. You have 21. You need a fire to forge these items. PM from Valley Prime. You should sleep. Out of character. Love Killer says everyone said to me you will die because we die first time. But it was not me, ha 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 ha. You are being watched by Valley Prime. Valley Prime stopped watching you. All clothing modifiers. Fall damage 44. Crash damage modifier minus 11. Break bone chance 70%. $89 thirst. 46 stamina. 0 energy. PM from Valley Prime. Your energy is so low. I recommend sleeping. That's why you can't move. Out of character. Killer Ghost says yes, of course. It's not you. It's the cowardly hero. Ha 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 ha. You still sleeping pill. You have 250. Sleeping pill. $52 stamina. 0 energy. Out of character. Love Killer says ha. Out of character. Love Killer says ha. 648 health. You are not tracking anything. You are appreciating a nice warm breeze. 649 health. PM from Valley Prime. Do you at least have a hammock? You have hammer. You have 21. Paddle. You have hammock. You have 41. Hammock. Hammock. PM from Mackenzie. I didn't think you would get me. Nearby items. Options menu. Online players list all. Cavalera Lopez. Chat. Valley Prime. Mackenzie. Message in Mackenzie. PM. I. Your PM has been. Game keyboard area Alt plus G. PM. Out of character. Killer Ghost says that's what I call a player called a fearless cowardly bot.
Oh, and you guys will be happy to know our numbers are coming back up, so we're getting a little closer to Super Chat. So keep it up.
Now remember, Monet, what I want you to do with the glue this time is actually broke the shell.
Out of character. Nispam says, can you open door to holding cell 1?
To do that. So all you do is you sort of just raise your fingers up a little bit. Remember I told you about in your hands.
Out of character. Love Killer says no.
Sort of bring your fingers up.
687 health. 443 stamina. 160 energy.
I remember
Out
the
of character.
first.
Love Killer says, okay guys, now I'm going back. See you tomorrow.
I remember the first time I ever played this game. The first time I fell asleep, I thought I broke the game.
Out of character. Nispam says, is there anywhere in the castle that you have to use keys? You have one. If not, where do you use these? Out of character. Love Killer says, take care, be happy, all Huffies. PM from Mackenzie. We're both asleep. PM from Valley Prime. Ha 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 ha.
I know, right?
You have to stop a second to try to cool off. Out of character. Mia says, anyone from Maine to Village. Out of character. Mia says, village fucking hell. Out of character. Nispam says, out of character. Nispam says, is there anywhere in the castle that you have to use keys? 708 health. 732 stamina. 258 energy. You 158 thirst. You are profusely sweating from the unbearable heat. You are 31% dirty and 0% wet. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. PM from Valley Prime. Oh no, you have to stop a second to try to cool off. Oh no. 180 thirst. You are profusely sweating from the 190 thirst. 832 stamina. 286 energy. 716 health. PM from Valley Prime. That. PM from Valley Prime. That. PM from Valley. You have to stop a second to try to cool off.
Wake up.
PM from Valley Prime is so bad for you. Nearby items. Online players list. Mocha Jimin. Check. Valley Prime. Message history list. Message in Valley. T. Game keyboard area Alt. PM to Valley Prime. Right. Your PM has been sent. PM from Mackenzie. What did you think of the death sound when you first heard it?
If I'm being quite honest, it scared the living
You have to stop a second to try to cool off. 720, 281 1,000 stamina, 348 PM from Valley Prime. I think you're really going to die. You are beginning to feel quite dizzy and weak from the pounding heat. You are 32% dirty.
I've got death-free cards, so...
You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. 1,000 stamina, 402 energy. You are beginning to feel quite 357 thirst.
Wake up!
You have to stop a second to try to cool off. 740 health. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. 403 thirst. You have to stop a second. 1,000 stamina, 450. You are beginning to feel quite dizzy and weak from the pounding heat. You are 33%. 747 health. 424 thirst.
My thirst is skyrocketing and I can't wake up.
1,000 stamina, 484 energy.
Wake
You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to...
up.
You have to stop a second.
Don't laugh at me.
You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You are beginning to feel quite dizzy and weak from the pounding heat. You are 33% dirty. 512 thirst. 1,000 stamina. 535 energy. You have to stop a second to try to cool off.
If this thing does not let
You
me
have to
wake
stop a
up
second to try
soon,
to...
I'm gonna have a
PM from
problem.
Mackenzie. There should be a death sound for when you're asleep, LOL.
Wake up!
PM from Valley Prime. Ha 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 ha. No one's there to wake you up. 1,000 stamina. 570. No one much around you. 768 health. You have to stop a second to try. 1,000 stamina. You are beginning to feel quite... 591 thirst. You are beginning to feel quite dizzy and 771 health. 1,000 stamina. 606 energy. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. 775 health. 1,000 stamina. 631 energy. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. 650 thirst. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You are beginning to feel quite dizzy and weak from the pounding heat. You are 34% dirty and 0% wet. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. PM from Mackenzie. Looks like we're gonna have to get Sam to fix the game if we have to. You have to stop a second to try. 687 thirst. 1,000 stamina. 665 energy. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. Message in out of character. F. N. He. G. He. F. He. Out of character. The evil chocolate cookie says if someone is in the campground, please wake me up. You are beginning to feel quite dizzy and 750. 1,000 stamina. 705 energy. PM from Valley Prime. Sam doesn't have to fix anything. She's just in trouble. That's all. You have to stop a second to try to cool off.
Yeah, I'm just kind of stuck because I can't
You have
wake
to stop
up.
a second to try to cool off. You have to stop a second to try to cool off. You cannot bring yourself to stand up at the moment. Abandoned camping ground. You have to stop a second. You have just eyes. You are being watched by Mia. Eyes. You eyes. You have 7 eyes. Mia stopped watching you. You are quite warm and uncomfortable. Eyes. You have 7 eyes. You eyes. You have 7 eyes. 830 thirst. You eyes. You have 760 eyes. You are appreciating a nice warm breeze. 831 thirst. You have just opened your bag. Hot. You have 600 hot. PM from Valley Prime. Don't eat too much. 157 hunger. 565 thirst. 811 health. 427 thirst. 272 thirst. You are appreciating a nice warm breeze. You are 36% dirty and 0% wet. 42 thirst. 0 thirst. $1,000 stamina, 738 energy, 818 health. You have elastic sling, empty balloon, empty wallet, expensive padded, edible shark meat. You have 247. Edible shark meat. 117 hunger. You have edible shark meat. You have 2 cup of tea. Mountain medallion. You have 1. Edible wolf meat. You have 83. Edible wolf meat. 92 hunger. You have just edible shark meat. You have cup of tea. Edible wolf meat. You have 82. Edible wolf meat. Out of character. Killer Ghost says now this player wants to wet his pants and run away. 59 hunger. PM from Mackenzie. Screw it. I'm going back to sleep in the game. Out of character. Killer Ghost says 6 thirst. You have just edible shark meat. You have 246. Edible shark meat. 21 hunger. You have just edible shark meat. You have 245. Cup of tea. Edible wolf meat. You have 81. Edible wolf meat. No one much around you. 837 health. 8 thirst. 0 hunger. You are starting to sweat a little. You have eyes. You have 700 eyes. You eyes. You have 760. Eyes. You eyes. You have 7 eyes. Eyes. You have 7 eyes. You are appreciating a nice cool breeze. You are 37% dirty and 11 thirst. You have just metal, miniature metal fig, metal. You have 600. Henway gun, horse skin, hammer. You have 21. You have just opened your bag. Bet metal. You have 2. Stone. String. You have 2,583. You have just opened tied metal. Bet metal. You have 1. String. You have 2,582. You have just opened your bag. Please select what you tied metal. You have 2. You have just opened tied metal pieces. You have 2. You have just opened large tied metal pieces. With work, this now looks like a load of metal pieces all tied together. It looks like it would fit your body really well, and it also looks like not a lot could get through it. Out of character. Miss Amy says Roflo. Metal. Miniature metal figurine. Metal. You have 692. You have hammer. You have 21. Out of character. Miss Amy said my sexy Mia. You have metal. Miniature metal figurine of the metal. You have 691. Out of character. Killer Ghost says this is what he writes to me. You have just metal, miniature metal figurine. Metal. You have 690. You have just opened bet metal. You have 3. Medium die metal thumbs. Miniature metal figurine. Metal. You have 689. 824 health. You have just opened bet metal. You have 4. String. You have 2,581. You have just opened tied metal. Bet metal. You have 3. String. You have 2,500. You have just opened tied bet metal. You have 2. 28 thirst. 28 thirst. String. You have 2,579. You have just tied metal. You have 3. Bet metal. You have 1. String. You have 2,507. You have just opened tied metal. You have 4. You have just opened tied metal pieces. Tied metal. You have 2. You have just opened tied metal pieces. You have 2. Now there are a couple of these pieces of tied metal all stuck together. You have just large tied metal pieces. You have 2. You have just metal thumb. Miniature metal figure. Metal. You have 688. Knife. You have 91. You have just metal rod. You have 1. It looks like a metal stick, more or less. It's totally unfinished, but you don't see any way to use. You have just opened hammer. You have 21. Out of character. You don't see any. You have stone. String. You have stone. You have 93. You don't see any way to use those 2 items together. You don't see any other way to use those 2 items together. Out of stone. Metal rod. You have just opened metal rod. You have 1. String. You have 2,005. You don't see any way to use those 2 items together. You have fire starter, fisherman's buck, faded sleeveless, faded mart, fishing pole, faded yoga, faded black, faded blue, faded purple, faded black yoga pant, faded leather, faded red, flannel hat, faded pink, flint. You have 20. You don't see any way to use those 2 items. Flint. Metal rod. 675 health. Really exiting. Main menu.
Okay,
Please
I'm
select
gonna
exit the
get out
game.
of there for now.
Live chat dial 3:12 p.m.
Hey, you guys want to watch me horribly fail at something?
Tweas cake, V, live, Crane Haven, where are you? Folder view lit, Firefox,
Let me check and see if we're still live
Mozilla
in
Firefox.
the first place.
navigate, collapsed, document busy, collapsed, list with 12 items, clickable, the evil chocolate cookie, YouTube visit, Mozilla Firefox, no next heading, clickable main landmark, the evil, clickable better late than never, let's waste time by the evil chocolate, cookie 23 views better late than never, visited, 1 evil chocolate, cookie 23 views better late than never, pause keyboard shortcut K, frame clickable chat, play, Clickable live chat. Clickable chat actions. Beep. The evil. Clickable learn more. Welcome to clickable chat. She did turn it off, Wyatt. Moderator. Hunter Thompson. Clickable. Hi. Sightless stories, Grace.
Oh, I am so sorry, you guys. My chat reader's broken.
Clickable chat action. I think she turned her chat reader off. Wyatt. Clickable chat action. Rar. Wyatt. Click. I hate the smell of grinding coffee. Wyatt. Click. So what game is this? Clickable chat act. Want all my goodies. Go to clickable. Swah. Crane Hay. Click. You got me. Moderator. Mackenzie Park. Clickable. Are you on the TT? Moderator. Alex. Clickable. How do I join arenas? Moderator. Mackenzie. Clickable. Oh, your live chat is down. M or Apple. Clickable. Playing CR and watching your stream. M or Apple.
Hold on.
VE2 bro 1. Moderate. Crane Haven. We're.
Chat
VE2.
reading
Type or
was
paste a
ended.
YouTube URL blank. Chat act. Clickable chat. Folder view lit. VWizard. VE2.
This is just
VE2. Type or paste
Brilliant.
a YouTube. Favorites. 1. Selected. Select. More options. Context menu. Options. Settings S. Settings dial. App option. Tree. Voice. Categories 3 of. Enable automatic. Voice. LH Michael. LH Mission. LH Nao. Microsoft Anna English. United States. Skinsoft Emily Full 22 kHz. US Betty. US Harry. US Paul. VE2. Your favorite. The evil.
Entering
Live chat.
chat. Luke and
Crane Haven. Ha ha ha. Swah swah swah.
Wow. Crane Haven. Ha ha ha.
Owner the evil chocolate cookie bee.
Raffle.
Moderator Hunter Thompson.
Raffle.
She did turn it off. Wyatt.
Fun. What are you going to show us? What are you horrible at?
Crane Haven. Ha 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 ha. Swah 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 swah. Reflow. Fun. What are you?
watch this.
Folder view list. Black. Secure desktop.
Please select an option. Start game. Please. Easy. Electricity level.
John Hollis, a loaded bee cookie.
Hello.
31,708 points. Level 2.
Side scroller.
Whoa.
Trash can.
2. 1. Welding kit.
Trash can.
3.
Acer
Two.
PXT, your
One.
audio sounds like
Welding
it has
kit.
a channel bled, where some parts of the signal from one channel ends up on the other, throwing off the stereo balance.
Not sure what would cause that.
107,292 points. Level 3.
Height level.
Kenzie Parker, are you gonna play Q9?
I still don't have Q9.
Brain Haven, what are you playing?
Pipe 2. Which does work.
149,352 points. Level 4. 4 pipes in
Height level.
Brain Haven, what semicolon at that game?
100.
Hold on.
Kenzie Parker, I can give you the installer and you can just register it.
175,132 points.
Acer
Bonus round.
PXT, like the pipe lights sound like they are near the middle when they should, and the narrow stereo also comes with the weird thing
Your
of
total
certain
points for the
audio
bonus
frequencies
round are
and that's
0
being louder.
points. Thank you for evaluating the game. Please consider registering. Game over. Please start quit game. Thanks for playing.
Oh, I forgot to register it.
John Follis, hello to T Cookie. John Follis, I remember playing this game. Acer BT, your audio sounds like it has channel. Moderator Mackenzie Parker, are you gonna play Q9? Crane Haven, what are you playing? Crane Haven, what is that game? Moderator Mackenzie Parker, I can give you the Acer BT, like, the pipes starting on the right sound like they are near the middle than they should, and the neurostereo also comes with the weird thing of certain audio frequencies in the bass being louder.
Okay then. I don't really know what to do about that. But yeah, it's funny. That game works fine. Classic Pipe works fine. All of Jim Kitchen's games work. Bop It Ultimate will not work, and it makes me mad because I want to play it, and I want to play it right now! I want to play it right now. Do you hear me? Now! Now!
Folder view lit. YNAM 10 of 67. APFS for Windows. Skype. WavePad sound edit. WavePad sound. Enter code if you continue to use WavePad.
Acer B-T, have you tried running Bop It on Tamic in compatibility mode?
Yes.
Crane Haven, wow, YouTube is glitching. I had to click to skip to live broadcast.
Yes, I have.
Frequency. Synthesize. Microsoft Andrew Online Collab. Microsoft Emma Online. Brutus. Mary. Marion Hall. Mike in Stadium. Microsoft Anna. Microsoft Mary. Microsoft Sam. Text of speak. Space.
John Follis, have you ever beaten Bop It Ultimate?
Nope.
Synthesize. Pressed. WavePad Masters Edition by N.
I wanna play. I wanna play Bop It Ultimate right now. You hear me? Right now. Now. Now.
Mackenzie Parker, well you might as well take your anger out by playing Q9.
WavePad sound editor. Don't save. Pressed. Live chat dialog. Mod. 3.
I'm not so much angry as I am within like 5 minutes of doing a couple of clickety-clicketies and...
Acer B-T, I've gotten it to work on my current system. I guess I can try installing on my desktop and seeing what I need to do to get it going. Crane Haven, where did you get Microsoft Sam and the other voices?
I got them from my website, which does not appear to exist anymore.
Crane.
But no, let me show you what happens.
Folder view list. Line through. Bop It Ultimate 60. Secure desktop. Bop It Ultimate. Bop It Ultimate dialog runtime error 13 type mismatch. Okay. Live.
I tried running the config program in compatibility mode, and the compatibility tab was like not there in properties at all.
Acer. Crane Haven. Where did you get my folder view list? Config shortcut
See, I'll
67 of
show you.
67. Config shortcut. Security. Detail. Previous. Shortcuts. General select. General property page type of file shortcut. .lnk. Opens with supported. Change. Read only not checked. Hidden not. Advanced. Okay. Live. Warning dialog. No alt. Live chat. Run. D. Items. Program file. Items. L and H. Light tech. Items. Selected. Items view list. Config 4 of 11. Type dat. Read only type call. Config.ln. Type LNG. Configuration 6 of 11.
Oh, that could be why.
Folder view list. Config shortcut 67 of 6. Configuration 6 of context. Properties are configuration. File name. General. Compatibility. Property. Run this. Checked. Compatibility. OS Windows. Windows XP. Service. Windows Vista. Windows XP. Service Pack 3. Deprogram files. x80. HS data. Configuration 6 of 11. Secure desktop. Welcome dial. Bop It Ultimate. Blank. 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 Collab. US. Save. Bop It Ultimate. Deprogram files. x80. Live chat dialog. The folder view list. Recycle bin.
See, until I run the configuration program, it works fine. It runs just like normal. And it said, you must run the configuration program before playing the game. But after I run config...
When
Acer
Bop It Ultimate.
B-T, you can't run that file.
No! No, you cannot!
Secure desktop. Bop It Ultimate. Bop It Ultimate dialog runtime error 13 type mismatch.
And see, it just keeps doing that. Over and over and over.
Program compatibility assisted. Yes, this program. No, launch the troubleshooter. Program compatibility. Cancel eggs. Troubleshooter. Try recommended. Troubleshoot program. Troubleshoot program. Select this option to choose compatibility settings based on problems you notice. Pressed. The program opens but doesn't display correctly. Not checked example. The program worked in earlier versions of Windows but won't install or run now checked example. The setup program won't begin. The program requires additional permissions. Not checked example. Access denied. Errors appear or the program requests administrator permissions to run. I don't see my problem listed. Not checked. Check. Troubleshooter. Next. Cancel egg. Next. Pressed. Select your troubleshooters have moved in this tool. Will be select your choice list. Windows 8 not selected. Selected. I don't know. Windows XP. Service Pack 3. Test the program. Pressed. Welcome dialog on the next screen. You will be asked to enter some information that will be used. Bop it ultimate configuration.
Oh, wrong program.
Program compatibility trouble. Program compatibility assist. Live chat dialog. The evil chalk. Acer BT. You can't run a DAT file.
But no, now you see what it's doing. Like, it'll run fine until I run that config program, and then it's just like, you know what, screw you. I installed the audio dependency thing from AG Archive, so I know that's not it.
Acer B-T, have you tried running the WinKit program? It installs dependencies for older games.
Done that too. See, that's what I was saying. I've got Jim Kitchen's games working. Those run just fine. And it makes me mad because especially with my Wouldn't Bop It over here broken.
Acer B-T, I'll switch to my desktop and see if I can get this running on there.
Yeah, me and Windows 11 are about to have a fist fight.
John Follis is installing to the program files or program files x86.
x86. And it's installing on the D drive because my C drive is too small for me to store all of my games on it. Let's play this and hopefully not, and hope I don't break it.
Kenzie Parker. Oh, and you know one game that will also work, despite it not being commercially available anymore. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Bump it to start. Action. Action. Pass it. Classic. Classic. Pass it. Beat bop. Beat bop. Pass it. Action. Action. Classic. High score. 100. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it.
Matt Gamer, good evening.
Bop it.
Hello.
Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it.
Alex Chapman G4PTV. By the way, Cookie, my friend Brandon.k.a. Blazy Enterprises or Blazy G4P sent you a friend request on Discord to ask you for an account on PT. Matt Gamer, oh hello there. Bop it refreshed from 2016.
Twist it. Bop it.
Alright,
Bop it.
I'll check it.
Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. you mean it. Score 81. Classic beatbox. Beatbox action. High score 123. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Hammer it. Bop it. Hammer it. Twist it. Drink it. Pull it. Pull it. Selfie it. Bop it. Drink it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Hammer it. Pull it. Hammer it. Comb it. Pull it. Pull it.
Mad Gamer 123. I thought it only went up to 100.
Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Comb it. Cradle it. Pull it. Comb it. Selfie it.
Alex Chapman G4PTV. Raffle it.
Pull it. Pull it. Selfie it.
Crane Hagen, Cookie. I also still want that account too.
Bop it. Twist it. Comb it. Pull it. Cradle it.
Okay.
Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Whip it. Pull it. Cradle it. Twist it. Pull it. Cradle it. Cradle it. Twist it. Cradle it. Sing it. Golf it. Pull it. Golf it. Whip it. Bop it. Whip it. Pull it. Pull it.
3:30 p.m.
Sing it. Sing it. Answer it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Answer it. Twist it. Whip it. Pull it.
Nightbot, want all my goodies? Go to http://yellowcookies.jchosting.me.
Golf it.
Acer B-T, I just got Bop It Ultimate running on the desktop without problems. I don't have that many games on here yet, but all I did was install COM Audio and the game.
Saw it. Hammer it. Answer it. Pull it. Bop it. Answer it. Oh,
Darn it.
Just answer the phone. Score 99.
Seriously? Well, could it be where I'm installing them into two different directories? I don't know. I mean,
Acer BT, have you tried running the WinKit program? Acer BT, I just got Run dialog. Dthief documents. Documents. Regedit. Dthief documents. Documents. Regedit. Dthief downloads. File Explorer. Dthief download. COM Audio installer. Secure desktop. Set up COM Audio dialog. Welcome to the COM Audio setup wizard. This will install COM Audio v0. Cancel. Next greater Alt plus. Cancel. Next. Pressed. Install. Install Alt. Cancel. Install Alt. Pressed. Next greater. Finish Alt. Dthief downloads. Items view. Live chat dialog. The folder view list. Bop It Ultimate 60. Secure desktop. Bop It Ultimate. Bop It Ultimate dialog. Runtime error 13 type mismatch. Okay. Live chat
Acer
dialog.
B-T, I don't run as admin or in compatibility mode at all. I guess it could be looking for the game on your C drive where the audio stuff goes. Mad Gamer, are those iPhone haptics?
no, that's an Android.
Mag.
I can, let's see, I can try to put a copy on the C drive. I don't want to.
Run dialog. Dthief downloads. Selection removed. Dthief download. Dthief downloads. Items. Valuable. Bop It emulator 3.1 path. BS 6 of 200. BS. Board 92 of 200. Bop It Ultimate setup 93 of 2. Secure desk. Bop It Ultimate. Cancel. Next greater. Pressed. Yes. No. Let. Property. Yes. Alt. Pressed. Browse. Selected D program files. x86. Light tech. Blank. E. D program. Colon. D. Browse. Next greater Alt. Pressed. Property page. Select program. Lit. Create. Next greater. Pressed. Install. Pressed. Unavailable. Cancel. Finish. Dthief downloads. Live chat dialog. Folder view list. Bop It Ultimate 66 of 66. Bop It Ultimate.
You must run the configuration program before playing the game. The program will now exit.
Live chat dialog. The evil child. Run dialog type. C. Select. Program files. X8. Items. Lisi 17 of 30. Light Tech Interactive 18.
Why is that still there? I uninstalled that ages ago, I thought.
Items view. Selected. Items view list. Bop It Ultimate on the web 2 of config 4 of configuration 6 of 11. Welcome dialog. Bop It Ult. Blank. US. Save Alt plus. Bop it Ultimate configuration. See program files. Live chat dialog. The evil folder view list. Bop it Ultimate dialog. Runtime error 13 type mismatch. Okay.
Nope.
Live chat dialog.
Nothing there.
.3:33 p.m. Folder view list. Bop it Ultimate 66 of 66. Bop it compat. Run the check. Compatibility. Windows 8. Windows 95. Windows 98. Windows XP. Service Pack 2. Live chat dialog. The evil chocolate. Folder view list.
Alex
Bop it Ultimate.
Chapman G4PTV. It's still being stupid.
Secure desktop. Bop it Ultimate.
You
Bop it
must run
Ultimate.
the configuration program before playing the game. The program will now exit.
Live chat dialog. The evil chocolate. Folder view. Win SC. Bop it Ultimate 66. Run dialog type. C. Items. Program files. Items view list. Accessible YouTube downloader. Pro not selected 1 of 39. Light Tech Interactive 18 of
What are
39.
you typing in the config program? It's supposed to have first, last, and email fields.
Yeah, I'm just putting in random information.
Items view list. Selected. Bop it Ultimate on the web 2 of 11. Configuration
John
6 of 11.
Paulus, did you actually put stuff in the configuration?
File name. General.
Yeah?
Compatibility selected. Run this. Checked. Compatibility. Windows 95. Windows XP. C program files. X8. HS data 7. Configure. Secure desktop. Welcome dialog on the. Bop it Ultimate. Blank. Blank. E. Collapsed. IO British Indian Ocean Territory. UM. Save Alt plus S. UG Uganda. UA Ukraine. UI Uruguay. CA Canada. US United States. Bop it Ultimate. C program files. X86. Folder view list. Bop it Secure desktop. Bop it Ultimate. Bop it Ultimate dialog. Runtime error 13 type mismatch. Program compatibility. Yes. No. Program compatibility. Yes. This live chat dialog. The evil. C program file. C system submenus. Live moderator. Acer B. John Follis. Did you actually put stuff in the configuration? 3:35.
Yeah, it's just not working. I seriously think Windows 11 is being a douchebag.
Run dialog. Type the name of the program. Folder. Selection room. C users thief app data. Adobe 2 of 50. Accessible YouTube downloader. Items. Local low 2 of 3. Roaming 3 of 3.
Acer B-T, this is almost a clean install of Windows and I got it working on my end with no problem. John Follis, have you tried launching the executable from
Name
the
collapse.
program
Roaming 3 of 3.
files x86 folder?
Live chat dialog. The run dialog. C. D thief down. D. Items. 0% complete. Copying 43,700.
I'll make a copy of my app data settings just in case I have to experiment here. I've already made a copy of my entire registry.
Mackenzie Parker, and if you can't roll back you might as well install Linux.
I can't even use Linux. We've been over this.
John Follis, and this is why they need to make the code available so that people can update it.
Yes, they do. What version do you guys have? Maybe the one on the Audio Games Archive is older than what I had before. Because you guys are my witness, I had it running here once before.
Mackenzie Parker, well then, you're screwed.
Viruses all day long. You have a virus. Tell your computer so long.
What? Hello, Tech Talk. Mackenzie Parker, don't start. Acer B-T, I'm running V1.1 of the Bop It game.
Okay, that's what I have. Let me check.
Try again. Alt plus R. Alt plus R.
What? What
Try
are you
again.
installing? Kenzie
Skip Alt plus S.
Parker,
Alt.
don't use
Pause the
start.
operation. Not checked. Read only.
I'm not installing anything.
Try again. Alt
I'm
plus R. Alt
backing
plus
up
R.
my app
Skip.
data.
Cancel. Skip Alt. Pause the operation. Not checked. Read only.
Or as much of it as will back up. In case I do end up having to roll this back to Windows 10. Which I was told I can, in fact, do.
Try again. Alt plus R. Alt plus R. Skip Alt plus S.
What?
D. Items view list. Roaming 12 of 12. Woo download cache 11 of WP system 10 of Windows apps 9 of 12. Virtual audio cable 8 of 12. Users 7 of 12. Thieves 6 of
Rain
Program
Haven,
files
did you
x86.
try reinstalling it?
Live chat dialog.
Only about 3 times.
Run dialog. Type the name of the program. Folder. Percent C.
John Follis, I have
Program.
version
Program files
1.1.
x80. Items view list. Accessible. Light text. Items view list. Item. Bop It Ultimate on the web 2 of 11. Bop It Ultimate 3 of. Type application read only. Bop. Secure desktop. Bop It Ultimate dialog runtime error 13 type mismatch. Okay.
Kenzie
See
Parker,
program file.
well you realize you
Live chat
might have to use Eloquence.
Moderator Mackenzie Parker. 330.
If I have to, I have to.
Acer
Oh, well.
B-T, it is actually possible to directly install Windows 10 over Windows 11 and have it work. Mad Gamer,
Seriously?
Eloquence is the best ha.
How? And when I ran the ISO, it said I couldn't do that, so...
Umberto Vintage Passion, hi, is this NVDA? Crane Haven, ugh, Windows is acting like a... What? I can do Eloquence codes. What? At Mad Gamer, yes.
I ran the ISO yesterday.
Alex Chapman G4PTV, and about installing Windows 10 over 11, VMS.
Ugh, that's not
Acer
gonna help.
B-T, my dad has done it. You have to run setup.exe from inside Windows itself.
That's what I did, and it says it can't... it says I can't keep my stuff because I'm trying to install over a newer version of Windows. And VMs are not going to help in this situation because of the latency issue. Trust me, I tried to play this game on a virtual machine and I got 1 point most of the time, if I even got that.
Acer B-T, I know how to get audio to work better in VMS.
Acer BT.
Crane
Mad Gamer.
Haven, if you know someone named Nash, he might be able to help.
Crane Haven. If you know some.
I know the name, I don't know the individual. Oh my god, the problem with virtual machines is just how many steps the keystroke has to go through before it actually lands in the virtual machine. So no matter how much work you do on the audio, you're still going to have a latency problem, and that game does not have generous timing.
Kenzie Parker, you realize Windows 10 is out of support?
I used Windows 7 up until... Oh gosh. Guys, when did I stop using Windows 7? You all know how bad the latency was. I mean, when I first started streaming with you guys, I did it in VM.
Moderator Mackenzie Parker.
What?
Moderator
Desktop can't say Kenzie.
Wyatt,
Kenzie
desktop can't say
Parker,
Mackenzie.
I mean almost.
Moderator. 340.
I used Windows 7.
Acer B-T, it will have higher latency if you use the built-in sound card, but if you route a sound card through to it, the audio becomes like normal.
I can't do that though because the only USB sound card I have is attached to my microphone, and when you plug in headphones, you loop back. Like you hear yourself looping back, and it just, I can't focus.
Acer BT. It will have higher latency if you.
Crane
342
Haven, I'm going to try to get Body Ultimate from the Z folder.
Crane Haven.
Let me check something. Hold
Run
on.
dial. Desktop list. Program. Folder view. Header control. Navigate. Up. Address. Search. Control panel home. View installed up. Turn Windows features on or off.
What?
Windows
Bop
feature.
it.
Okay. Windows .NET Framework 4.8 Advanced Services have checked collapsed. .NET Framework 3.5 includes .NET 2.0
Acer
and 3.0.
BTXT,
Not checked
that's
collapsed.
why a basic
Half checked.
USB card is useful.
Not checked. Half checked. .NET Internet Information Services. Legacy components not checked collapsed. Half checked. Media features checked collapsed. Microsoft Message Queue. MSMQ. Server not checked collapsed. Microsoft Print to PDF. Microsoft Print and Remote Differential Compression. Simple Clip Services. SMB 1. Telnet Client. TFTP Client. Virtual Machine Platform not checked. Windows Hypervisor Platform not checked. Windows Identity Foundation. Windows PowerShell 2.0 checked collapsed. Oh, cancel. Okay, pressed. Windows features.
The
Windows
technological
features.
genius.
Windows
Hi.
features. Let Windows Update download the files for you. Don't download files. No. Let Windows. Don't download files. No changes will be made to your PC. No. Cancel exit. Let Win. Pressed. Cancel exits the wizard. Windows features row 1. Control panel. VE2. The technological
Matt
genius
Gamer.
high.
Command error in phone.
Mad Gamer. Acer BT. That's why a basic USB card is useful. Mad Gamer.
Yeah, I don't have the funds for a
Acer
basic USB
BTXT,
card.
I'd recommend getting rid of PowerShell version 2.0.
Okay.
What?
Ow! No, I said it wrong.
Brain
Ow!
Hayden, Cookie, I'm going to steal cookies from you. Ha ha.
I don't have any cookies, so good luck with that.
Crane Haven Cookie. Windows features row 1 column 2 of 7. Task switching window. Windows features. Windows features. Cancel exit. Windows features. Back unavailable returns to previous page. Alt plus B. Alt plus B. Wizard icon. Windows features displays the name of the wizard
What?
and contains controls to manipulate it. Downloading required files. Displays the name of the page. Window unavailable. Unavailable. Vertical scroll bar 0 used to change the vertical viewing area. Line up moves the vertical position up 1 line.
Acer
Page up moves the vertical
BTXT,
position up a couple of lines.
simplest
Position
sound
indicates the
card
current
is
vertical
like
position and can be dragged
$10
to change
or
it
so.
directly. Page
I
down moves the
don't
vertical
know
position
if
down.
you have that or not.
3:45 p.m.
Brain Haven, you're the evil cookie, aren't you the cookie?
All the money I have on me right now has to go to my cell phone bill and my Team Talk bill.
Matt Gamer, what version of Deck Talk are you using?
I think it's 4 point something. I'm not exactly sure.
Mackenzie Parker, whoever is messing with frequencies, quit it.
Come on, Windows, do your job. I'm wondering if it's missing
Acer
this.
BTXT using Deck Talk 4.9.
I wonder if it's
Alex
missing some of the older.
G4PTV, it's possibly 4.6.
Wonder if it's missing the older .NET framework components and such, and the legacy components. That could be part of the problem. Windows Update, please do your job. I don't want to wait all day. Oh, while we are waiting,
Folder
though,
view. Firefox 7 of.
guys, I made
Mozilla
this the other day.
banner landmark. Navigate.
Matt Gamer, error.
Alert press tab to search.
You have
Selection
been-
removed. No dot. Slide 2 of 4. Collapsed. Dot. Home. No next visited link. Create visited. Library
Brain
visited.
Haven, I
Profile
got
menu
to
button
open
collapsed.
the
Submit.
config file.
Help
What
visited.
information?
500 credits. Subscribe visit. Library visited. Create visited. Create visited. 20 clips. Table clip. Rise above the shame. Rise up. Toggle. Play bar. Pause. Play bar. Next song button.
Hunter Thompson, wow. How did you get Deck Talk to do that? Brain Haven, nothing's showing up. Nancy Parker, do you think you'll have to restart?
I don't know.
Got my bucket next
Alex Chapman G4PTV, error. You have been bullied.
But something strange happened today.
Thanks, HEYA,
Flick
back
it
to an
handle just
adventure.
snapped out.
Hi!
I'm in the middle of a gaming groove. High score just within my reach. Now my bop, it feels incomplete. Flick it handle fell at my feet. Flick it gone, can't move on. This game just ain't the same. Twisted bop, it all night long. But that handle's lost its flame. Called a customer support line. They said, try
Matt
to glue
Gamer,
it back.
SBYW is a...
But no glue will mend my frown. My bopped joy has cracked. Oh, the flick it
Thompson. I got it to do it, I think.
Without the flick, it's like skies without the blue. Flick it gone, can't move
Playbar, pause. Playbar, next song.
Got my bop it, X'd it in my hand, ready to bop, twist and shout. But something strange happened today. The flicking handle just snapped out. I'm in the middle of a gaming groove.
83,816. Hi.
Now my bop it feels incomplete. Flicking handle fell at my feet.
Playbar, pause. Playbar, play button. Windows features, row 1 column. Task switching. Sunomaz V2. Windows features. Windows features. Cancel exits the wizard.
Matt Gamer. Good morning, Manny.
But yeah, this is frankly kind of irritating. Like, I want to play this game and it won't let me. And I want to cry and I want to kick it in the nose and it's being a little douchebag.
Acer B-T. I was able to glue the flick it back to its actuator piece when I had my original XT a few years ago. Manny 83,816. You have to install the features.
The problem with my Flick It is that some of the inside plastic broke off too.
Close completes the wizard. Suno Mozilla Firefox. Suno document. Playbar, play button.
Good morning, deleted.
Live chat dialog. Control panel. 1. Better late than never. Let's waste time YouTube. 1. Live chat. Control. Tweezcake V. OBS 3. V2. Control panel. To uninstall it. Turn Windows. Windows features. Windows feature. .NET Framework 4.8 Advanced. Windows Hypervisor. Windows Identity Foundation. Windows PowerShell. Not checked. Windows Process Activation Service not checked. Okay. Cancel.
What?
Okay. Pressed. Windows features. Cancel exit. Windows features. Back unavailable. Control panel. All control panel. System submenu space. Live chat.
That's just what happened to my Flick It as well. The piece that broke was easily glued back on so the thing would be able to press the button.
Yeah, well, mine, like, the inside plastic, like, shattered into, like, these little tiny pieces that went flying everywhere. So basically what happened the other day, we were playing, somebody asked for Bop It, I pulled my
Hunter
XT
Thompson,
out of the drawer.
do you think someone could get this synthesizer to sing in this chat? I would love to see if that would work.
I think people have tried it and it doesn't like to work. But I was just playing Bop It, Twist It, Pull It, Flick It, Ow! And the next thing I know, my Flick It handle is, like, in my lap. And I tried to put it back on, and it's just like, you know what, screw you, I'm not going. So now I have to get...
The chat is too limited for that.
So now I have to get another Bop It.
Okay, so yours was worse than mine.
Yeah. I guess...
Don Follis, no. The singing commands do not work in chat.
I guess that's what happens when you buy used Bop Its from eBay. But
Manny 83,816. What the actual? Command error in phoneme.
hold on.
Tweezcake V0. V2. Moderator Hunter Thompson. LOL. Cookie. What did we tell you about throwing your bo pit at the old man offering Girl Scout cookies?
I didn't.
Manny 83,816. Well, damn.
Somebody crashed my speech engine. How dare you?
Acer BT. I actually have the 2013 UK exclusive XT that has the headphone and Shake It removed. So like the Extreme 2, but with XT programming.
Oh, I love the Shake It.
Moderator Hunter Thompson. Wait, what happened to the deck talk?
Someone crashed it.
Hello. Manny 83,816. Oops. Did I do that?
I don't know who did that.
Manny 80. Folder view list. Bellboy Hook. Bop It Ultimate 6. Secure desktop. Bop It Ultimate. Bop It Ultimate dialog runtime error 13 type.
Units I've heard
Live
of
chat.
can be unresponsive.
Acer BT. The Shake It on many XT units I've heard of can be unresponsive.
Alex Chapman G4PTV. I remember once having the XT that had the Shake It. It was cool. Manny 83,816. I didn't mean to do that. Don't shoot me. Hunter Thompson. There we too. Lol.
Hold on, let me see if I can get it to... Let me see if I can get into like pro mode or something and get it to shake
Hunter
for
Thompson.
us.
Command error in numeric value. This deck talk.
Plastic! Passive party! One-on-one! Solo!
Screw that. I can't even...
Bump it to start.
Can I push this?
Acer B-T, though the Carabiner has bad gameplay, it has a super responsive Shake It.
I can't even change the game mode because the Flick It is what you would use to change the game mode.
Acer B-T, try playing Passive on Novice. Hunter Thompson, lol. Ha 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 ha. I got it to say error, like Dr. Spade so.
Pull it. Bump it. Shake it. Pull it. Twist it. Shake it. Pass it. Flick it.
John Follis, command error in phoneme. Do you remember the Bop It app for EOS? The app was really cool.
I loved
it
the
had
Bop
12
It.
different things on it. The technological
Oh my God.
genius resetting. Command error in phoneme.
I loved the Bop It app when it was around. Oh my god. Speaking of Bop It, you guys give me just a second.
Full. Start. Discord app. Discord up. Discord.
Many 83,816.
Discord.com/app equals 1.
Acer B-T, I've found that the XT and shell are hard to get looking good on the used market since the commands have the super weird rubberized finish.
I don't care what it looks
Hunter
like
Thompson,
so long as it
command
works.
error in numeric value. With the command error in numeric value.
Live.
Vector
Friends Discord. Friends
EOS.
clickable maximize.
Crane Haven, what
Servers.
information do I
Bop it,
have to
shake it,
put in
try
the
not to break
Bop
it, level 2.
Ultimate? I don't get it. It tells me error. Dialogue, please fill in the required fields. But
first
what
name-
do I have to put on the fields?
First
No
name,
instruction.
last name, email.
John Follis.
Do you
Audio cat level
remember
2.
that Bop
Bop
It
it,
for
shake it.
EOS? Yeah. Nobody can find it anymore.
Yeah, well, that's because it's 32-bit and got pulled.
General. Channel. No, thanks. Yes, change the default. Clickable members leaving. Members can always override this option. Clickable talking at once. Defaulting server notifications for members to mentions only can help reduce. Set default settings to mentions only. Yes. No, thanks. Number general Bop It. General. Channel. Send a gift. Messages in general list. Clickable the technological genius today. At clickable the evil chocolate.
Shut up, Hud Harry.
Welcome, G. We hope you brought pizza. Clickable Ken
Hunter
today at 1.
Thompson, could you imagine if
Bop it,
Bozo
shake it.
put
Try
that
not to break.
talk on
Channels list with 19
18?
items. Clickable browse
That would
channels.
be quite
New.
interesting.
Clickable members.
HMMM.
Moderator only. Text channel.
John Follis.
Yo,
Browse
that
channels.
sucks.
Clickable events.
Crane Haven,
Out of list
what
heading level 2
information
channels.
do I have to
Clickable
put
collapse
in
Bop
the
It.
Bop
Shake
It
it. Try
Ultimate?
not to break it. Server
I
actions.
don't get it. It tells me error.
First
Dialogue,
name in the
please fill in the required fields, but what do I have to put on the fields?
Okay,
No instructions.
put your first name in the first box, your last name in the second box, your email address in the third box, and then pick your country out of the combo box.
Heading level. Clickable collapse. Heading level 2 Bop It.
Acer
Shake it. Collapse
B-T,
Bop.
the XT
Server actions.
and South
Server boost
finish
1 of 1.
becomes
Invite
super
people 1 of
sticky
7.
and grows over time.
Server settings 2 of 7. Server insights 3 of. Create channel 4 of 7. Invite people 1. Copy. Edit invite link. Collapse Bop It. Shake it. Try. Folder view list. Bop It.
The
5 7.
technological genius resetting.
Mozilla. Bing
Tone
document.
10,000
Main landmark. Navigation. Collapsed. Document busy. Main landmark. Collapsed. List with 12 items. Clickable. The evil chocolate cookie. YouTube visited.
Crane
The evil
Haven. Oh, okay, thanks. But how did you
1.
find
The evil
that out?
chocolate.
By playing around with it, and I think Jaws will give you instructions.
Clickable now. Explore heading level. More from YouTube heading level 3. Main landmark. The evil chocolate cookie heading level 1. Clickable better late than never. Let's waste time by the evil chocolate cookie 38 views
Hunter
visited.
Thompson.
I will take control now, Murgles. Kenzie Parker,
1.
you control now in
Play
Murgles.
K.
Kenzie.
Pause. Frame clickable. Play K. HTTPS. Clickable add emotes. Number general. Number general.
Evil
1.
chocolate cookie.
Number
HTTPS
general.
/discord /GG/NAWD 5AH. Many 83,816. No. Not 20. No.
You really want to have Bop It conversations? Join that Discord server. It's not fully polished and all
Kenzie
yet.
Parker, what have you done to Paul?
That's not Paul, that's Wendy.
Rainhaven, sorry, accidentally copied the message. Hunter Thompson.
Hello, I am back.
Hello, I am not a back. I am a human.
Heading level 2 channels. Channels list with 19 items clickable events. Clickable browse channels. New. Clickable members. Folder. Run. C. Control. D. Percent of D Thief downloads. D Thief download. D. Bop It emulator 3. Items. Bop It 2 of 7. Capacity 3 of 7. Bop 1 of 7.
A technological genius. I'm a monster.
Bop It emulator on 1996 Bop It mode.
Alex Chapman G4PTV. Hello, I am Luli. Hunter Thompson, I can't believe you are able to manipulate this synth with little or no knowledge. I know that it's old, but wow.
Bop It emulator on 2004/Pen 2 Bop It mode. Bop It. Bop It.
The technological genius. My name is
Bop It. Bop It emulator.
Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it.
Crane Haven, I hate YouTube. I had to click on the skip to live broadcast again. GRRRRRR.
Poet.
The technological genius. Kenzie Parker, who's next? Dennis. Oops. You didn't hear anything.
Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Poet. Bop it.
Mad Gamer.
My name is Dr. Dennis. Hunter Thompson, my question is, what is a Luli?
Bop It emulator
Yes,
on
I did
1996/2000 Bop It mode.
Umberto Vintage Passion, I'm back.
Hi, back.
4 p.m.
Fingerprint sensor. Pocket casts. DLC. Outlook has 10 Nova. All account. Keith Cranlinger. 351. YouTube. 3:59 p.m. Unread message. Umberto Vintage Passion. Has open navigation.
Oh! New subscriber, thank you.
Poet. Poet. Bop it. Poet. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it.
Kenzie Parker, Mad Gamer.
Poet.
What did you do, you little? Hunter Thompson.
You
Cannot.
beat us.
Bop it.
Umberto Vintage Passion, that is not my name. Alright, but want
Bop
all
It
my
emulator
goodies,
on
go to
1996/2000 Bop It mode. Battery 96%.
//evilcookies.jchosting.me. Manny 83,816. I wonder if any of the Discord voice channels will be used at some point in time. Umberto Vintage Passion, my name is Umberto. John Follis has the cookie subscribed to my channel.
Bop it. Twist it.
I think so, but...
Poet.
Ah!
Bop It emulator on 1996/2000 Bop It mode.
double
Battery
check.
94%.
Bop it. Bop it. Bop it.
Matt Gamer.
Kenzie, you little.
Bop it. Bop it.
Umberto Vintage Passion, I also sub.
Poet.
Hunter Thompson, if you do not get the You Cannot Beat Us reference, it is a song from the Friday Night Funkin' Mario's Madness V2 NOD period.
Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Poet. Poet. Bop it. Poet.
Bop It emulator on 1996/2000 Bop It mode. Battery 92%.
Bop it!
Bop It.
Box Bop! Beat Bop!
Hunter Thompson.
Anyone remember me?
Box Bop! Solo! Spin it!
Bop It Extreme emulator on 1998 Bop It mode. Battery 91%.
Boy. Bop it! Twist it!
Umberto Vintage Passion, Bop It emulator.
Flick it!
Yep.
Bop it! Flick it! Twist it!
Kenzie Parker, oh dear.
Spin it! Twist it! Spin it! Flick it!
Bop It Extreme emulator on 1998 Bop It mode. Battery 90%.
Where are the instructions? Hunter Thompson, cookie, you should play Bop It Smash or Bop It Beat or Refresh. John Follis,
DP
where
down-
did you get the Bop It emulator
System
from?
submenu space. Live.
It's on Mason's website. I don't have a Bop It Smash anymore. I do have Bop It Beats, and I have the Bop It Refresh. The Bop It Beats, I'm scared to death to play on YouTube, because we both all, actually, whoever knows that, you know, YouTube hates me, and they would make my life miserable.
The technological genius, not the smash. Ooh.
Yeah, mine kind of broke. My mother found it at Goodwill, and the battery compartment got corroded, and it stopped working.
Umberto Vintage Passion, do you have the Bop-It Maker?
I
Hunter
do.
Thompson.
Anyways, returning back to normal, what Bop-Its are on the emulator? John Follis, remember Brain Warp?
No, I never played Brain Warp. I do have the Bop-It Maker, actually.
Alex Chapman G4PTV, I actually like the Smash. Matt Gamer, how did Mason manage to code a very realistic emulator in BGT?
Go ask Mason, I don't know.
Acer B-T, Memulat emulator isn't an emulator. The one that I'm building uses the actual sequences from the original games.
Okay. But no, I do have the Bop-It Maker if I can get it out without damaging anything. Well, where is it? Okay, Mr. Flick-It Handle, I know you're broken, but would you please stop coming off in my hand every time I touch you?
I remember my first time playing Bop-It.
Bop-It. Roll it again to erase all moves. Volume.
Hunter Thompson, it's not coded in BGT. It's coded in a sighted person's coding language.
Solo.
Specifically, Python, I
Bop-It to
believe.
start. High score, 16. Shout it.
Acer B-T, it really should be called a simulator, since it's not emulating the original hardware.
Roll it. Roll it.
Murder Jake with a knife.
Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Murder Jake with a knife.
Bop it. Shout it. Bop it. Roll it.
Murder Jake.
Acer B-T, Mason's Bop-It game is in BGT, not Python.
16. Party.
Murder Jake.
Empty. Squeak.
Murder Jake.
Roll it again to erased.
I need to re-record that one.
Squeeze it and name
Umberto
your move.
Vintage Passion, yay, the Bop-It Maker.
For those of you who don't understand this move,
And name your move.
there was this
Omar's Random World
comedy
of Fun.
video.
Hey, Cookie.
Hi.
Sorry I'm a bit late. But
It's
at
all
least
right.
I'm here.
Hey, I don't expect everybody to be
Hunter
here at the
Thompson,
exact
I
moment I am.
didn't think BGT could code something as complex as a Bop-It simulator.
Where were we? Oh yeah, there was this comedy video on YouTube of these two hooligans playing around with a Bop-It, and it just starts giving out random weird commands. And then all of a sudden it goes, "Murder Jake!" Pause, pause, pause. With a knife! So I promised myself that if they ever made a Bop-It that would let you make your own moves, I would turn that into a move, and yeah, I did.
Bop it. Empty. Empty. Party. Empty. Squeeze it and name your move.
Murder Jake.
Now squeeze it and do your move. Squeeze it and make the sound effect.
With a knife.
You made a new move. Bop it to try.
Murder Jake with a knife.
You got it. Empty. Squeeze it and name your move. Empty, 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 empty. Bop it to start. High score, 12. Shout it. Roll it. Shout it. Bop it. Roll it. Shout it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Shout it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Shout it.
Yeah!
Shout it.
I'm an idiot.
Bop it. Shout it.
Ah!
Roll it. Bop it. Shout it. Shout it. Shout it. Roll it.
Ow.
Roll it. Bop it. Roll it.
Ow.
Shout it. Roll it. Bop it. Shout it.
You're injuring my hand.
Squeeze it. Shout it. Roll it.
93,816 lol.
Shout it. Bop it.
Ow.
Squeeze it.
Hunter Thompson, that Bop-It's like you, I can do what I want. Acer B-T, the Bop-It Maker sounds are all cut off. Umberto Vintage Passion, you can make a beat out of the empty sample on the Bop-It Maker.
Roll it. Shout it.
Oh!
Squeeze it. Shout it.
Oh!
Shout it.
Dang, darn it!
You know, I'm really proud of you. High score, 50. Roll it again to erase all moves.
Crane Haven, I can't stop laughing. The shouting part is funny. I won't stop laughing. Help me.
All moves erased.
Darn it!
Score, 50.
Crane Haven, I can't stop laughing. The shouting part is funny. 4:09 p.m.
I will never forgive them for getting rid of the big dramatic OW! From the older ones. Like, that was one of the best parts of the entire game, and here they are getting rid of it.
Hunter Thompson, HMMM. I wonder what could be the source of that ridiculous squeezing noise. HMMM. Maybe that old man selling Girl Scout cookies. HMMM.
No.
Okay, man. Acer B-T, the fail scream that was on the original Bop-It is actually a Sound Ideas audio clip. Crane Haven, this is so funny and I still can't stop laughing. Manny 83,816, we have a new Discord member on the server.
Goody, goody! I need to go in later and assign roles to people.
Umberto Vintage Passion, it's a stock cartoon sound effect.
It was still epic, though.
Alex Chapman G4PTV, what about a Dave Madsen Bop-It where when you get it wrong, Dave says, ouch. Acer B-T, I want to go on the server, but nobody is in the voice channel now. Audio Assassin, hi Cookie, how are you doing?
I haven't broken any more Bop-Its today, so I guess I'm okay.
Crane Haven, hey, for T-Bop-It Ultimate, this thing won't give me instructions on what key to press. Ugh. Matt the awesome guy, Blazy G4P, meow.
Bop-It is the space bar. Push it is F5. I think spin it is enter and pull it and
Hunter
twist
Thompson,
it are the left.
what do we do with the drunken deck talk?
What do we do with the drunken deck talk?
What do we do with the drunken deck talk?
Early in the morning. Audio Assassin, wait, what are you doing?
We've been messing around with Bop-It stuff mostly. We played some STW earlier, and we've been playing around with Bop-It stuff because, well, why not? It would appear that we have a lot of Bop-It fans on this channel.
Acer B-T, Bop-It is space, pull and twist are either control keys or shift depending on the layout, spin is enter, flip is tab, and push is F5.
Thank you. I wouldn't have known that because I can't run the
Omar's
game!
Random World of Fun, I used to have a small collection of Bop-Its quite a long time ago. I had them back when I was like 15 or so. Umberto Vintage Passion, what is deck talk?
The thing that's talking right now.
Acer B-T, press K to change between laptop and desktop layout. The laptop layout uses the shift keys and the desktop one uses the control keys. John Follis, there are 32 levels in Bop-It Ultimate. There are 16 actions in each level.
Sounds like the Bop-It Extreme 2 almost. Because you know how, those of you who didn't have one, every 16 actions the music would change and you get a little break to kind of regroup before
Hunter
it
Thompson,
started.
I've played almost every Bop-It. DeckTalk is a speech synthesizer that was released in the 80s or 90s and was the default voice of Windows for a while, to my recollection. Acer B-T, Bop It Ultimate is really satisfying to play on my mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, well, I want to play it and I can't, and it's making me mad. I want to play! I want to play!
Follis, one time I actually made it to level 32 and I was 2 actions away from actually winning Bop It Ultimate. Audio Assassin, is Bob not working?
No. And who's Bob?
Hunter Thompson, Windows. Version 5.5. Press H for help. Press Escape to exit program. Crane Haven, no wonder it's called that because there's a lot to remember all of this. Acer B-T, Bop It Ultimate is like a combo of the Extreme 2, Blast, and some other special stuff. Sin Francois, hi.
Oh, the Bop It Blast. I want one of those too. I know of someone on YouTube who has over 200 Boppets, and I am so jealous because I would love to have 200 Boppets. I don't know where I would put them, but it would really be the coolest thing ever.
Acer B-T, Bop It Blast is super easy to break, and the only one on eBay right now is a brand new one.
What do you mean it's super easy to break?
Hunter Thompson, oh yeah, the Bop It Blast.
For 15 p.m.
What an innovative Bopit. I used to love playing that game. Umberto Vintage Passion, ah yes I remember, it's where Scotty, the bologna sandwich lover originated from, right? Alex Chapman G4PTV, wow, a Bop It collection, makes me think of Brandon and Matt with their phone collections lol. John Follis, have you ever played Trick Bop mode on Bop It Ultimate? The command to speak or play in all directions.
No!
Crane Haven, I'm so tired and still feel a bit sick.
No, actually I haven't.
Audio Assassin, meant Bop It no.
All good. But no, my Bop It Ultimate refuses to run.
Hunter Thompson, no, Scotty is from another text-to-speech synth, specifically, True Voice.
Excuse me.
Acer B-T, Bop It Blast's internal design is kind of bad, since the pullet uses weak tabs for the action, and the mechanism for changing the shape of the game can cause wires to break off.
What do you mean changing the shape of the game? What are you talking about?
Crane Haven, Scotty Mikakikak.
I never saw one, so I legit don't know. I want a Bop It download too, but the odds of me finding one of those are about as high as the odds of me winning the lottery within the next 24 hours.
The technological genius, deleted. Acer B-T, the Bop It Blast has foldable arms, kind of like a can opener. It can be wide like a C or it can be like a stick figure depending on what position you are using. Hunter Thompson, what's strange is that there was a 90s speech engine which combined speech patterns from both True Voice and DeckTalk. Does anyone remember that thing? I think it was Microsoft Talkit. Crane Haven, hey Cookie, you said you don't have any cookies, but aren't you the cookie? Haha. Audio Assassin, although your Bop It might be called Bob.
I don't think I've ever named any of my Boppets, so yeah.
Umberto Vintage Passion, bologna sandwiches are actually pretty good, as I'm an Italian viewer. Hunter Thompson, I know somebody with 210 Boppets, the download, Smash, Blast, Original, Beat, and all the cool knowable ones. Hunter Thompson, I love the Boppet Tetris.
I've never played the Boppet Tetris. I want one of those too.
Crane Haven, my name is Microsoft Sam. Sorry. Alex Chapman G4PTV. By the way, Cookie, me and a bunch of others are literally listening to the stream on the G4P Hilton conference voice chatting thing lol.
Cool.
The technological genius, Mopley.
I actually found the
Hunter
program.
Thompson, I love it. It's super cool. I love that Boppet. Acer B-T, the Boppet Blast is bad enough that the Twisted is sticking out of the package since you do that to do the demo mode period.
Okay then. One of my favorite pastimes is going into the going into the store, going to the toy aisle, and trying to rack up high scores on all the Boppets.
Hunter Thompson, does anyone remember the Boppet Mini or Micro? Crane Haven, I wish I have a collection of Boppets, but I only have the refresh.
I never had the Micro, although I do have this one.
Acer B-T, though Boppet Blast isn't the greatest in terms of build quality and durability, it is fun to play. I had 2 of them and they broke.
Boppet. Twisted. Pull it. Boppet. Twisted. Twisted. Pull it. Twisted. Boppet. Boppet. Pull it.
Yeah, it likes to do that.
Boppet to start.
Hunter Thompson, I like the 2017 refresh. And I've never had the Boppet R2D2 or the Yoda 1 or the one you're playing. Umberto Vintage Passion, I used to play the Italian original Hoppet. Crane Haven, wawa, stop crying.
It's Baby Yoda, so I guess it kind of has to cry. The only one I haven't pulled out and shown you is the Boppet Beats, and that's just because of the music in it.
Hunter Thompson, Hoppet. Omar's Random World of Fun, I also used to have the Boppet Shout. Crane Haven,
I had one of those.
Ah.
I had the Boppet Shout. I remember when it came out. I had the score maxed out in like 2 days. The only ones I have over here that I haven't managed to max out are the refresh on action mode, because that stupid Saw It action hate my guts, and the Bop It button. My high score on that is 2084.
Acer B-T, my first blast had an issue where the plastic part of the twist mechanism broke and wouldn't press the button, and my second one had an issue where the button just randomly stopped working. Umberto Vintage Passion, the Italian original Boppet, I meant.
All good.
Hunter Thompson, oh yeah, I forgot the Beats was copyrighted because of its music.
Pull it out anyways.
No, she'll get in trouble.
It's not my channel, losers.
Well,
Alex Chapman G4PTV, Luli.
I'd love to pull it out and play it, but yeah, you know what YouTube would do to me. Good grief, Discord. Chill out.
Hunter Thompson, okay, that speech synth just buffered, like what in the? Command error in numeric value. The technological genius, I'm off.
Alright.
4:22 p.m.
It's about time for me to head out anyway. I'm only here this late because I got started late. You guys know I don't like to keep you for too long unless we're doing a dare or something.
The technological genius. I'm off.
Crane Haven, oh, okay. Umberto Vintage Passion, YouTube's copyright thing drives me nuts.
I call it copy wrong because it's wrong so much more often than it's actually right.
Hunter Thompson, can I give you a dare request?
Yes, you can.
Acer B-T, looks like my last message didn't read. Crane Haven, but sure, I'll make it a dare.
Crane Haven, but sure. Acer BT. Looks like my last message did. Moderator. Umberto Vintage. Crane Haven. The technological gene. Moderator. Moderator. Umberto Vintage Passion. The Italian original bop it. I meant. Crane Haven, but...
Acer, if you try to post a link, it won't read. Because it doesn't like links. Only moderators can post links, so, yeah.
Hunter Thompson, I dare you to play the gate on the hardest difficulty in one stream.
Okay. Is it okay if I end up using the demo mode? I don't have a key.
For 24p. Moderator Hunter Thompson.
I have someone else's key that they loaned me like a bazillion years ago because I was under the age of 18 and couldn't buy anything.
Omar's Random World of Fun. Hey Cookie, me, Alex, and Kenzie were on my Team Talk server yesterday. We had a lot of fun. I told Alex
Moderator Hunter
to
Thompson,
pass
I
you
think
on
that only
the
gets you to the
server
4.
info. Hunter Thompson, I think that only gets you to the 4.
Yeah, I never bought the game because frankly it kind of sucks and I utterly hate it. I had planned on it when it came out, but
Umberto
then...
Vintage Passion, I'm gonna go and eat some bologna sandwiches.
But then I
Crane
played
Haven, I have the gate and the reg file. Haha.
and it like totally sucked, so I never bought it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go
Hunter
myself.
Thompson, okay, I'll give you another dare.
Live.
Sin Francois, it's not a copyright strike. It's a copy wrong strike. Acer B-T, that's weird. The message didn't even have a link and it didn't work.
Acer BT.
Yeah, that is weird.
Sienna Francois. It's not a copyright strike. It's a copy wrong strike.
Right?
Acer.
Because it's wrong.
For 25.
W-R-O-N-G. Wrong.
Crane Haven, do you want the reg file? Layla Noel, which game are you talking about?
Layla Noel Hitchgate.
We're talking about the gate, which I utterly despise, and therefore never bought a license key. Same with Psycho Strike. I didn't care for that one either, so I never bought it.
Hunter Thompson, I dare you to play one of Liam Irvin's games of your choice on hardest difficulty, like Judgment Day.
Deal. That game is actually one of my personal favorites.
Moderator Hunter Thompson.
Now, you pick. Do we do that on Thursday or do we hold it for Sunday? Because Sunday is usually when we do our dares and such, but if you're really anxious to see it, I can move it up a day. In the weekly
Umberto
schedule.
Vintage Passion, wrong.
4:26 p.m.
Hunter Thompson, Sunday, please. My
Okie
grandma's
dokie.
funeral is Thursday.
Oh,
Acer
gosh.
B-T, just for fun, play on hard using the mouse inputs.
Okay.
Sin Francois, can you please make me a moderator?
Let's give you some time. I usually don't give out moderator status like really early. People seriously have to earn it. So I'm going to give you a little bit more time to prove that you aren't going to abuse it.
4:27.
Nothing against you.
Umberto Vintage Passion wrong. Sienna Francois.
Anyway, I'm going to get off here so you guys can get on with the rest of your evening. And I will see you
Crane
on
Haven, can I please have an account?
Thursday. Sure. Like I said, just let me get everything sorted. I may have to make it at
Hunter
like
Thompson,
3 a.m.
I don't really think that is how you get mod privileges.
No, most of the time it's not. But I will see you folks on Thursday. And as for TT accounts, I may have to make them at 3 a.m. when it's not as hot.
Warning dial.
Chat reading
VE2.
was
Type or
ended.
Pain dragging. Number General Boppet. Tweas Cake V0. OBS 30. Volume slide. Controls window. Stop streaming checked.